Hello, post-game tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon PureRed with me, BlueAnkylo. Not Pure Blue. Uh, Not too much happened between episodes. You might notice Punisher is a bit higher level. All we really did was, I've been kind of doing a side project, which was sort of half a secret, but it's kind of taking a bit longer than I was hoping. I've been planning on doing one episode at the end of this series that just went over some of the moveset changes, or maybe not changes, but just how I think some of the Pokemons are in this Romhack specifically that are different than normal, and also just I wanted a chance to use a bunch that I hadn't, so this is kind of me just spending some time. So I've been keeping, obviously, all my evolved Pokemon, and what I've been doing, this is about everybody that's left. These are the ones that have not been leveled up yet, but basically everything else I got to 50, although again, it's really hard to show in this system, but I've basically been leveling everything up to 50 to see what its moveset is. Although some Pokemon do learn moves after level 50, but I'm not really thinking end game viability. I'm thinking like how useful are they to play along? Because obviously we had a lot of success with Doduo, who seemed really strong and learned really good moves compared to some of the other early game Pokemon we caught. But we only used the ones we used. So I wanted to at least go through and spend a little bit of time looking at some of the other ones, like our Danger Noodle, which is Arbok. And I have to say, we caught one really early on. I remember pointing it out and be like, wow, that's an early Arbok, way earlier than Vanilla. And just for instance, when I leveled this one up to 50, I'm like, oh, it got Static Snag early, Electric. It got a ground move, the Dustclaw early. That's cool. It had a Wrap. It had Bite. It learned a lot of cool, different type moves than I think it normally learns. And just as I leveled up to 50, it came up to its own moveset, and I was like, wow. Leveling that up was pretty easy, and honestly, might have been a good one to use in this PureRed Romhack, because even though it's poison, which is not really my favorite type, its stats are pretty good, and it learned really cool moves. So anyway, I want to finish all of them to 50, which is going to take a little while. I'm not there yet. And then I want to do like sort of a bonus episode, but hopefully I'll get that later. Other things that are different, I don't know if I saw this in the last episode, but this kid does sell you all 50 TMs now that you are the champ. Looking through it, it's got most of the stuff you'd want. Not everything, though. It's got generally the best, approximately, of each of type. It's a bit short on physical fighting moves. It's got like it's got the mega high jump kick, but that's got like 90% to hit, and you die if you miss, basically. So I would have preferred, like, Mega Punch, although Mega Punch is probably the best fighting move, but I don't think there's a TM for it in this version, as far as it looks like. So unless you learn it by level up, tough luck. Mega Punch is 100 power, 100 accuracy fighting, for instance, which is what I would like to buy, because that's equivalent to Psychic or Earthquake. And they sell Earthquake, so why don't they sell me the fighting sort of version of it, kind of. It's kind of what I'm thinking, anyway. But anyway, there's generally the best moves of each type, approximately, and some of the nice buffs and stuff. So the TM Salesman is great. It generally covers what I'm hoping for, other than a few things that I can't find that I would like. But overall, no problem. Pretty happy with it. Horn Drill, I did buy this because it wasn't in our move decks. Horn Drill is instant KO, 30% chance, same as Guillotine. So I don't know if that's the same as Vanilla, but basically garbage. Anyway, so there's a couple things we could do. We could talk to her and do some rematches, which is kind of the final end game thing I want to do. I just want to point out one more time, although you probably saw this earlier, future tubers. If you do want to grind, this is absolutely the best spot so far. Ideally, you want a fighting type that could just one-shot it, like Punisher, the Pincer. And all I was doing basically, once I gave up on trying to find local zones that were good, like taking a level 10 Pokemon and finding somewhere they could kill stuff with Surf or whatever I could teach them, eventually I realized that you just come here and swap train into someone that's fighting that can one-shot. And Punisher, I think any of the fighting types are really good. One of the Chansey moves is Barrage, which is Ghost. So fighting types are immune to Ghost and also tend to one-shot with a fighting move. Very low physical defense. Ideally, you might have Drain Punch, the self-healing fighting move, and then you just switch to that person, they take a hit, and then heal up and kill. And basically, that lets you get anyone to level 30 or 40 pretty quick, And then hopefully by then they're strong enough they can kill some chances on their own and get them to as high a level as you want. It really doesn't take that long. I am playing on very high speed, which does save me a lot of time. But I honestly, even not accounting for the speed up, I think you could get this grind through. Well, 3,000 XP each is nothing to laugh at. Anyway, we're not going to do that right now. There's something I've been skipping for quite a while, so it's time to go do it. We have never actually cleared the Safari Zone, and this is a new side quest for the Romhack that I want to show off. I think we tried it once and got completely smashed, but now we'll probably be way over leveled. So we probably should have done this, I don't know, maybe mid-50s, level 60. I know we came here like in the 40s or 30s, and it was not good. So I have a feeling now it will be probably too easy, and I should have done it before. But we're just going to go through here and beat up all the trainers. And we've got infinite time. But yeah, you can see they're level 45. I think they do have... Because they're not vanilla trainers, I think these are designed by the ROM hacker to probably be better builds than what you would run into, you know, from the base game with their mostly random movesets that the Gen 1 trainers got. Like, I think if I remember correctly, most of the Gen 1 trainer battles, they don't have any, you know, IV, EV things at all. And the moveset they have is mostly just the last 3 or 4 moves that the Pokemon learned via level up. Or whatever, you know, it's hard to know for sure what they were thinking. But basically, a lot of them are, like, real bad, right? Not really viable moveset. And especially if they're all the same type, if they're all a bunch of... Oh, is there a step limit? Maybe I can't do what I was thinking of doing here. I think we need to go a little bit quicker. Hold on, let's restart this one. So there's a lot of trainers. I was going to show off all of the trainers, but I forgot that we're actually on a time limit here. Free roam lets you go fight all the random trainers. We haven't fought all of them necessarily. The ranger hunt is specifically looking for these 5 rangers. I don't know where they are. So we're just going to focus on them and try to go quick. So, you know, Punisher got a few extra levels thanks to, you know, helping other people level up. So I'll try to use some of my other Pokemons for a little while here. And I think we do need to talk to these people to find out if they are the Rangers, the Power Rangers, the 5 Power Rangers. But, maybe there's a way to tell. Once we found one, maybe we'll be able to tell from afar. But yeah, I think the idea is you unlock this place when you get to Fuchsia City. But the custom trainers here are maybe a little bit stronger than what you're used to, is what I'm thinking. Or at least what I was used to. And we can certainly surf to take shortcuts. We've got all the advantages now to go wherever we want if we're trying to go fast. But I don't know where the Rangers are. They talk about them, but you know, we gotta find them. Normal flying. So this is a bad matchup, but we do have like 30 levels almost, so. That's a cool looking Venomoth. I do like the alternate colors. It's pretty cool because, you know, like I've said before, when I first played this game, you know, it was black and white. I did not have a Game Boy Color for this. These Porygons are too strong. Oh, we don't have any Earthquake left. Right, I switched our Earthquake for Toxic. Interestingly, we can buy Earthquakes now, so it's quite easy to undo changes like that. As long as you can buy the TM, you can fix your moveset anytime you want. But like I said, there's some moves you can't seem to learn via TM, so. Did I miss an item down there? Gee. Okay, this is Ranger number 2. Maybe we've already missed one. We'll see if they've got anything super interesting. Wow, we did not kill. I guess Vaporeons are known for tanky. Dragonair. Yeah, see, I didn't want to do this at a low level. I think, like I said, we're over-leveled now, but I think these guys would have crushed us when we first came here. Because I did not have a smart moveset back then. Like, I hadn't spent nearly as much time building these guys up. So now it looks real easy, but that's mostly because we out-level them. And have our endgame sort of moves. Alright, so that's 2. I gotta remember to pick up that item. Keep forgetting. I don't know where anybody is, so this might take a couple tries, and then we just learn where everybody is. And okay, 3. Yeah, this area was empty before. I do kind of remember that. Spike cannon, nice try. Vile plume. It is grass, but it's also grass poison, so fighting doesn't work that well. It's neutral. So we'll just go with fire. This guy looks pretty cool with his alternate color, but he is pretty dangerous with Petal Dance. We remember the Erica days, no doubt. This should be fine. Chansey. Well, we've been fighting a lot of those. We certainly know their gimmick. Double Chansey. Alternate colors. Cool. Yeah. So like I said, we're here a little bit too high a level, but oh well. I'm sure there's a prize if we win. And once you know where they all are, you could probably speedrun this, because I think the prize is repeatable. How are we doing for steps? Halfway through, we've only found 2? Oh, and by the way, we're doing the Game Boy Link's Awakening OC Remix playlist today, in case you're ever looking for it. Looks like this guy just has all the electrodes. Voltorbs and electrodes. Easy peasy. Okay, that takes us back to the first zone. My item finder is going ballistic. Is there an item finder? Is there an item here? Those guys are water rock, by the way. Real nice for... That's... bug rock, I think? Pretty good matchup for our fire ghost. Is there actually an item here? Is it... I wonder if there's an item right underneath him or something. Because you can come here in Safari mode. Or maybe that was the one he was looking for. Yeah. Dang it. Going too fast. I like going fast, except for when it makes me waste time. Let's send out our Godbird, who is certainly good. Might not literally be endgame viable quite the way we've been setting him up, but we can potentially kill an ice type. Could not miss. Golem. Ooh, precious. Earthquake should get it done. And again, high jump kick is great when you don't miss. Alright, I don't really want to listen to all your yapping. Is this just a dead end? I'm also assuming that there aren't any... oh, good. Miss. I'm assuming there's no... what am I trying to say? This was a mistake. I'm assuming there are no rangers inside the houses, because that would be annoying if that was true. We should be okay here. Maybe throw out a potion. We certainly have money now, or at least we can get money. No bulls allowed. Please, no bulls. Alright, so that was loop-de-loop. So that was just a dead end. Like, waste of steps, basically, if we're looking for... Oops, I can't run. You can't run from a trainer battle, but he's only level 28. Like, what are we even doing here? I don't know why this guy is so weak. That's a cool-looking Doduo. Right, he's immune to Earth, of course. I knew that. I use those. Oops. Alright, not perfectly reliable, but that one might be a ranger up there. There's a whole bunch of people here, too. Maybe we get a prize for, you know, the usual completing the area kind of place. This should be fine. Good. It's obvious I'm the brains of the operation. Yeah, but even brains still get kicked in the face by a high jump kick. Neat looking executor, I like it. Right, one of the ones we don't have a good counter for, but... The counter is just being a higher level. Do we get a prize? No. Just get a couple fights. I know we're like out of steps. The Ranger King is a formidable trainer. Like a gym leader. Ooh. I wonder if you have to beat all 5 and then he unlocks at the end there or something. There was this weird looking guy. Ranger number 5. Oh, never mind. So this is supposed to be like a gym battle. Maybe there'd be music if I was listening to it. I'm not gonna switch it out right now because it's not a real gym fight. I think we're okay. He's no Giovanni. Uh-oh, Ditto's my nemesis. It's actually not too hard if you go with Kitsune. It is a level 99 Ditto, but it spends its first turn becoming weak to ghost attacks. Well, normally it does. I guess I should have amnesia'd up. We might be in trouble. Nope, it's stupid. Yeah, a 99 Kitsune that's fully special statted up would be a problem. A Magikarp, not so much. Unless it's got some hacks. Thanks, Ranger King. Alright, we found 2, 3, and 5. And I must be about out of time. Blastoise, Blastoise. I mean, we certainly get good XP and gold for doing this. It's not quite as good XP as Chansey's, but it's not bad. And we get some Pokebucks, which... I wonder... we're done. So we found 3. What we should try to do is find the other 2. And then figure out a route, a route that gets all 5 of them quickly. So there was one kind of at the end of the east zone. There's one on the hill by the northwest ending, and the other one was in, I think, north zone somewhere. So we didn't find any in the central zone. I bet you across the water is the way to go for that one. Maybe on the island even. Okay, that's the bull guy. He's full of, you know what. Anyway, we're just gonna high kick him and fail and then probably die, but it's fine. Gotta love these things. I just cannot fight that guy without someone dying. It's just it's mandatory at this point. Godbird, but Godbird never really dies, you know, like that's the thing. So I'm assuming there's got to be, yeah, maybe this one? Yeah, okay. This makes sense. Is surf over, fight Ranger number 1. Easy. It is weak to fighting. Well, I'll just keep gambling on high jump kick. That's fine. Never let me down before. Twice in a row, except for the time I used it twice in a row and died. Both times. Those are the days. Vaporeon. The tank. If only they had the levels. If they could match your levels in here, that would be scary. So, I think the strat will be guy on the island, and then northeast to get Ranger 2, which is right by the exit. And, you know, we will have to fight a couple trainers along the way, but that's not a big deal. So right here should be, yeah, number 2. I gotta get that item still. Go, my anime friend. I didn't even see what it was. It doesn't matter. We've got Swift. Wigglytuff. I am trying to get everyone to the same level as I do, but it doesn't always work out. Especially because I don't use my rocks very often. Alright, Swift should be not quite enough. We're doing the growth spam. Okay, that's not gonna work. We're gonna need super effective. Probably even boosted once. Not even enough, but it should be out DPS. Yeah, if you let them set up while you're asleep, that'll be what happens. I was trying to go fast, but they got me. Alright. That's... But then there's another one in here that you gotta go kind of to a dead end, right? So, like, there's not any shorter trip here. I think 1, 2, 3 like this, you can't really save very many steps, I don't think. But I don't know where 4 is yet, so we gotta figure that out. Hopefully we can find a path that gets to 4 on the way to 5. That would make sense. Oh, we should change to somebody else. I don't know. Right. I like my rock, but it's not really known for having lots of offensive moves. We'll try to get him leveled up, though. Get everyone to 75. We're probably, like... I mean, Mewtwo's area is, like... Level 50 to 60 or something, I want to say. This is not a great combo for us, I'll admit. But we're super strong. Who needs to worry about your type weaknesses? Okay, so this takes us right to 5. Then the question is, where is 4? You know? Can we defeat the fish? You know, Hydro Pump did 50 damage. That's not much. Let's be a little bit smart about Kingler, though. He sometimes has Guillotine. And, I don't like Guillotine, because it just insta-kills you. It never works for me, but the AI... Never trust it. There's a place where I was grinding earlier, where, every time I ran into a Kingler, it would just one-shot one of my guys I was trying to train. It was really annoying. So we're gonna do 1 Amnesia here. And then Barrage. I think that was the play. Maybe we should still open with Barrage, but... Last time, the trainer used an X special, so I was trying to get around that by amnesiaing up first. I guess if we send our Firefox Kitsune out earlier in this fight, we could get the amnesia set up so that when it switches to Ditto, we're ready for it. But maybe I have some other combo that would work better against the Ditto. I don't know. I was just trying to be clever. So, where have we missed? Oh, this guy was 4. All right. Well, then I did take pretty efficient route here. I didn't think this would be 4. I thought this was just a random... Right, Lickitungs get Mega Punch, which is really good, in case you were wondering. Yeah, you're not very good at physical defense. We could always do our toxic delay strats, everyone's favorite. It is pretty effective. And for things that use special attacks, we just get our amnesia up a bit and go back to healing. Meanwhile, by the time I'm fully spuffed up, whatever is toxic is dead. It's a cool strat. I don't think I've ever tried this in a Pokemon game with toxic plus, you know, walls. It works. But it is, I think in single player, like, you know, against the AI, it's probably not worth the setup mostly. Like, it's generally better to just kill stuff. Alright, we win. Blue has defeated all 5 Rangers. Congratulations! Come receive your prize, a Hyper Ball. So you might be like, what? What's the point of that? But remember, Hyper Balls... I gotta go get that extra item. Hyper Balls are basically Master Balls that are a little bit worse. So as long as you can get the enemy to 1/3, you just get an auto catch. No... Oops, that's not what I wanted. Whatever, I can just teleport out when I'm done. But yeah, they're pretty awesome. So you can get infinite number of them. Well, slowly. But once you can beat those 5 Rangers, you know, might as well, right? So. Hopefully that's the only item I missed. A bunch of Hyper Potions. There's probably some more. Well, of course there's hidden ones, but hopefully that's the only obvious one I missed. But that was one of the things I wanted to do for today's episode, so that's good. I think the next thing should be to finish my Pokedex. So we wanna go to a certain cave, and there is some custom end game content from the Romhack too. Hopefully we can get through a bunch of it in this episode. Maybe we'll do a long episode if we need to. But yeah, we'll do the standard post game that everyone should know about, where you know, go for a little sailing trip over here back in Cerulean. There is someone that told you to go here long ago, or said you can only come here when you're the very best. That no one ever was, because hey, we're in another dungeon. It's not super long, but I'm also not really interested in random encounters at this point in the game. So we've got a whole bunch of max repels, and let's just zoom. Conveniently, Surf stays on, so we can go quicker than normal. Also, rare candies. I haven't found it yet, but there is a place to buy them, apparently. So keep your eyes open. We'll be doing that at some point. Although I have no idea how expensive they'll be. They might not be worth... they might not be worth the price if they're like 20 grand a pop and you can't get the Pokebucks, but I expect they're probably 5 grand or something, and you can probably get something out of them. So, you know, Rock Maze, it's going to do what it always does. So you can surf around kind of a circle, get a bunch of rare candies. Just level everyone up to 75, that's great. More rare candies, great. Alright, everyone gets a level up that's not level 77 already. Candies for everybody. Yum. So I never really, you know, don't trust me to remember my way through this dungeon. So as long as we have the repels, though, it won't take too long, I don't think. And we do want to find all the stuff if we can. So that just looped us back. We never went this way. This seems more likely, right? We got to get up into that little corner, I think. To fight that dude. Has this got anything in it? So I think the goal is the top left of both areas. And just keep eating candy. Pokemon, teaching children to eat candy that they find in the dungeon, or strangers give to them. Hello, Blue. How's your Pokédex coming? What am I doing here? Training, of course. I've come here once a week to train since I was your age. About that 3rd starter Pokemon. I've been raising it since you and Stinker left. It's grown into quite a wonderful battler. I'll show you how we battled Pokemon back in my day. So we get a surprise Oka fight. Hold on. I guess I should have recognized the sprite there. I didn't. Surprise, Professor Oak. Rematch with your real rival. Honestly, his stats would have smoked, probably would have smoked the other guy, whatever his name was, Stinker. So, should we just try to set up with Chidori here? I don't know. Electric versus electric. Surprise boss battle. Alright, so you're trying ice, proving it's not very effective. I'll show you my ice. +6. Still doesn't get a one-shot, but it's pretty good. But if this is his electric type, and he's got a well-balanced party, maybe the rest will be somewhat susceptible to Chidori's moveset. Tauros, not really, but we might just be able to smack him anyway. Don't bring your competitive moveset Tauros in. Not with +6 special. And on a Pokemon that's crazy fast. Executor. If only we had Flamethrower, but we don't. Swift is pretty good, though. Alright, Professor Oak. You've been training here your whole life. Arcanine. We don't really have anything effective here, either. Actually, we do! Surprise, surprise! Bring out the Another 95% miss. Garbage. Oh, wait, how dare you have a physical ground attack? Well, it absolutely destroyed us in one hit, because I didn't expect it to have a Bone Meringue. How would it even learn Bone Meringue? I mean, it is a dog, but that's like... doesn't seem fair somehow. Okay, well, I mean, I didn't know it would have that. I guess maybe Arcanines learn Earthquake normally, so should have guessed. Well, so much for my setup. Alright. Arcanine, yep, you're pretty good. We know. Alright, that's 4v1. We're still far in advance. And then there's his starter. We lost our hard counter there with the Firefox dying. So this is my only grass move. Got no electrics. We win this battle, though, if that's all you're gonna do. I think I've got Solar Beam on somebody. I forget who. It might have been the Fox. I think the Fox has Solar Beam. I got rid of Psychic for it. So that would have been a good swap. Gyarados. Oh, no. That's certainly what we wanted Lightning for. What's my second best against Flying Water? I actually don't even know. Gyarados? Obviously, Electric is the main weakness. Flying plus Water. What do we do? Not Grass, not Ice. I mean, Rocks will do the job. Sure, but that's about it. Not too many good options. Alright, well... yeah, let's send out my physical damage fighter. It's a cool looking Gyarados. Did you get that from Pokemon Silver? But yeah, we got a pretty strong rock move. And we're a little bit higher level than him. Ooh, didn't do as much damage as I was hoping, but it is over half. Yeah, we're good. Alright, well, other than the Bone Meringue Arcanine that maybe I should have predicted, pretty good fight. You defeated Professor Oak! And took all his money! Yeah. Reward me! Take this note to the lab at Cinnabar. He'll know what to do. Okay, don't forget, we gotta go to Cinnabar. Alright, can I... there we go, turn it off. And we'll go fast. So that was a fun little surprise. I should, just in case, bring back my electric Pokemon. But I think this is the route to the end. This is the third floor, which we haven't explored. Some more rare candy. They're definitely giving away a lot of candy at this point. So, Godbird up there a bit. Did my... oh! Repels only work on things lower level than you. Yeah, that's a very high level Chansey there. Maybe this is another one of those floors that's just full of Chanseys. Kind of like that one outside of And Clefables. Sure. Okay. Well, I no longer feel like I'm over-leveled. Can't even repel this floor. Hyper Ball, just in case you lost one. Very nice of the ROM hacker to just throw them at you right before every time you need them. Yeah, I figured there'd be some more rare candies laying around. Alright, we're getting pretty high level. I mean, these really high level chances are worth tons of XP, so. Okay. Alright, serious time. What are we gonna do? Let's heal a little bit just in case this goes terribly. For all I know, it's a level 100 Mewtwo. It is certainly Psychic with God stats. So in theory, we don't really have anyone that really resists Psychic. Because, you know, that would have been really clever to build someone to counter Mewtwo, but we're not doing stuff like that really for this run. It's just pure Psychic. So, yeah, other than Psychic types, which I don't have, nothing resists it. Just don't bring Fighting and Poison is all that I can say. And who knows what other moves it will have. I suppose we should go in with our high special, high speed Kitsune. It probably won't outspeed it or anything, because, you know. And I'm going to put a save down, because, you know, we actually need it for the Pokedex. Oh. No new music, but we can listen to it. Alright. So it's level 70. That seems like it might be a bit higher than normal. It does have incredibly good stats. I feel like a Barrage is probably not going to kill it, even with super effective. Let's see. No. But we need to do a little bit more damage. That's only a little over half. Psychic is going to sting, but not too bad, because we got good special. So then I'm going to try a not stab special attack that should do much less, unless it crits. Well, killing legendaries with crits is a time-honored tradition. Yeah, I mean that is standard, of course. Okay, this time we're gonna not get it with a crit. So I'm pretty confident a non-stab. Sure, that's gonna be a problem. Recover is not really what I want to see here. That's a third, though, I think. So he's got Recover and Disable. So far, he's just a troll. Recover, Disable, and Psychic. He's basically Kadabra with more stats. It's actually maybe not as fast as a Kadabra, technically. Okay, I think he's below the threshold, though, and we go first if we throw balls, so good night. This is usually what you save your Master Ball for, because cap rates on YouTube are bad. And I didn't even bring someone to put him to sleep, so. Hooray! It was created by a scientist after years of horrific gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments. Pure Psychic, all the stats. It actually is probably faster than Alakazam, actually. I think 154 special is about as high as it gets. And it's got lots of HP, real good speed. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's good. We better nickname it. We have a Mew. Now we have Mew number 2. Well, there's a lot of number 2 jokes you could make, I suppose. But that's a little bit potty humor. What's a good nickname? Come on, Blue, think. I wish we could put the numbers, right? I wish we had numbers like... It was gonna go too spooky for you or something silly like that, but we don't have actual numbers. What do you even call something like this? The last one. We're just gonna make fun of him. I don't know if he's supposed to be kind of like a cat. But we're going Mew Mew instead of Mewtwo. We're not gonna give him a number. We're just gonna still call him Mew Mew. I don't know. It's not great. Anyway, that's done. And I think that's all there is to do. Other than that, you know, we could find out what the encounters are down here. No. And if there was something interesting, like shiny Gyarados, then sure, you could get some of those if you want. I imagine there's a lot of cool alternate color stuff down here. Seems to be the way. Also, probably not bad for levels. Lots of pretty high level stuff. So, surely you could grind here. Looks like it's just full of Gyarados. So that's cool. And then on the ground, it's what? Just all level 90 Chansey. That is pretty high level. Let me turn the music back on here. Alright. So that was almost 5,000 XP for one pretty easy kill. So maybe even better than the Chanseys outside Victory Road. If you want to come here, they're just higher levels. Literally up to level 100, which is worth over 5,000 XP. So same, it's a bit harder to get to, and you know, you can't just go to the Poké Center and heal easily. But it looks like it's just Chanseys and maybe a couple Clefables. And if you've got a fighting type by now, surely you can just do this. Or just teach someone strength, which will probably cover you as well. I think if I was training low-level Pokemon, I'd still rather do it outside of the Indigo Plateau. But if you've already got like a level 60, 70 trained Pokemon, especially with fighting, I mean, yeah, you want to get to level 100, this will certainly do it in a few minutes. You might want to... You can buy Ethers, so if you've got the money... But I do think the Victory Road one is just so much more convenient. Anyway, that's done. That didn't take too long. I guess Professor Oak told us to go talk to someone at Cinnabar, so let's go do that before I inevitably forget. Probably at the lab. Who do we need to talk to? Not him. Hello there, do you want to trade a Ditto? No, no, no. I found a fossil. Yeah, we already did all the fossils. Oh, by the way, heck yeah, 151. Even with a Mewtwo. There is something we can do with the 151. Super important. I do have a Lapras, but I don't care about rare Snorlaxes. Snorlaxy. Yeah, we know about EVs. Right, this is where I learned how to teach people Crabhammer. But we can buy Crabhammer TMs now, which is pretty cool. The main problem with Crabhammer is it's about Surf tier with high crit rate, which is great, but it has 5% less, 95% accuracy. So 5% accuracy. But, I don't know who we're supposed to talk to here. I don't care about Ponytas. Hiya, I'm an important doctor. This is the guy... Okay, so this is the guy that lets you recolor them. I've done this for my main 6 before. I didn't realize the German scientist was the same one that we need to send the note. You ist ein Protégé mit Protégé... Or I don't know, whatever. Professor Oak? I don't know German, guys. You get 10 extra color changes. Oh. Thanks. Okay, that's great. The rule is every 10 captures you get one color change. And I guess he adds an extra 10 freebies on top. Sure. Cool. I was kind of hoping for something a little better. But you get to, instead of catching a shiny, you just get to become a shiny. Easy. Alright, not too many things I can think of left, but there was a mysterious house in Cerulean that we did need to go back to. So, this is the old Team Rocket robbery spot. We never did give that, the Dig TM back. Oh, well. But there was this house with a guy that always got mad at us. And now we can go downstairs, although I am gonna make... I forgot one little thing. There's a note in the Romhack that suggests you bring a couple specific Pokemon to a couple areas. So I'm gonna do it, because that's what they told me to do. So I'm gonna put a couple away. Probably the two that are maybe the least useful. I don't know. But we're going to get Mew. And also the other Mew. Mew and other Mew. Maybe that's what I should have renamed them. I did level up the birds a little bit just to see if they learn cool moves. They do. I'll show that off in my bonus episode one day. Where's normal Mew? I thought I would have put him in the legendary band box. But maybe I just never noticed him. Or did he accidentally... Maybe he was in my... Boxes are tough. Maybe he was in my main box. Yeah, accidentally main box. Shouldn't have been. Okay. Swift Psychic Recover. Nothing terrible. Like, Psychic's great. But, you know, you could do a lot better with Mew. And, of course, this Mew could just learn whatever you want, so... I believe regular Mew can learn any move in the game, right? That's the whole gimmick. Mewtwo is stronger, but I don't think he can learn literally everything. Anyway, we're going to go head down here, and I don't even know if it matters, but I'm going to put Mew Mew in the front, because prove that I did all the work. Operation Antediluvian Rise, status report. Exploration of the Pokemon Tower Catacombs is so far unsuccessful. The so-called Black Fog Eidolon, I don't know what the crap we're talking about, was not sighted or detected, even with full Sylph Scope. Survey squads. Enormal Ball is prepped. Great. For usage in Catacomb Base Camp. Catacomb Diver Zero Gamma disappeared in exploration process. Suddenly gone. Zero Gamma developed further into the depths than any other before. Conclusion. Additional exploration recommended. So maybe something to Pokemon Tower and Lavender. Maybe. Bunch of female uniforms. Nice, nice. Blueprint of the Silphco building. Cool. Bunch of secrets. That's Morse code. I can't read it. It's probably a secret message from the developer, like, you're a cool dude. Thanks for playing. Something like that. I don't know. That's my guess. Anyway, this is all custom content. We've never done this before. This desk is suspiciously clean. The trash basket below is totally overflowing with shredded paper. Guess they ran out in a rush. Operation Last Machine. Progress has been phenomenal, but what we are seeing will soon completely defy comprehension. We don't know what will happen each time we turn on the machine. I know it will soon spiral out of control. Porygon was simple. Mewtwo, almost impossible. We're several orders of magnitude past that now. What might emerge from this machine disturbs us to think of. Entity control is completely out of the question. Conclusion, please allow dismantling. I don't know really what they're referring to, but probably if you keep up with the Pokemon lore, you might have an idea that I don't. Operation Guiding Hand. Maybe this is like one for each area. It's like a reference to each of the different Team Rocket escapades in all the different zones or something. And if I knew the story for, you know, all the different gens, maybe. Initial study of the effects of radio waves. Yeah, radio waves, because this is in Gen 2, right? There's the tower that makes the Gyarados go crazy. Has proven useful. At the moment, automation has only been attained with Pokemon of basic brain patterns. Redacted proves especially susceptible. Magikarp, probably. Or maybe Slowpoke? I don't know. More study necessary. Cool. Okay, I think I get it. I don't know really what they're referring to, because I don't... If that's Gen 2, maybe 3 and 4, but I really don't know the stories for those. Omega Ruby was all about reviving Groudon and Groudon and Ogre... Water Ogre. But I don't recognize the story based on this. Maybe you guys do. Antediluvian? Pokemon Tower, Black Fog. Doesn't sound like those. There's a Giratina in one of them that's sort of super spooky ghost, maybe? I don't know about any normal balls. Anyway, we can try Pokemon Tower. Maybe that's relevant to this game. Last Machine... I know there is like a new Porygon evolution in one of the games, so maybe that's just referring to that. Who knows? But there's a little door here. The Last Machine Voidal Terminal. Okay, well, maybe we'll just head down there and fight a Porygon Ultimate that probably will kill us. Just a second. I'm really glad I got all my dentistry work done this year. Spent a lot of money and time, and now my teeth just always hurt. Really nice to have absolutely no cavities, perfectly healthy teeth. But now they hurt all the time after going to the dentist. It's a really good job, dentist. You take all my money and I still hurt. Alright, let's go downstairs. Emergency egress! Just, what is this massive machine? It's droning with an ominous sound. Ah! Ah! Let's put a save down. It's always interesting once you start dealing with glitches. So the machine, maybe they were referring to just missing number as the glitch in the Matrix. Lasai, I've never seen this place so deserted. Everyone left. Hey, can I ask you a question? I'm looking for Alakazam. Want to trade for a Magneton? Not really. But it's a special rare color. So you could trade with one of the Pokemon nerds. I mean, Team Rocket jerks. Top secret key? Looks similar to secret key. A door in Cinnabar? Basement 2-4. Okay. Should we try to fight one of these? Alright, it only had water gun. Nice. This is how we get experience. Just fight these. Level 120 doesn't really have any stats and random garbage moves. There we go. Now we know how to grind masterfully. Yeah, that's great. Just click a button, get a level up, basically. Cool. Okay, well, we got the key. We learned some possible lore. I think we go back to Cinnabar and see what's going on over in there. Cool. I mean, I'm having a good time. I don't really know what's going on, but it's all good to me. Sometimes I wonder if it's just stuff I don't know because, you know, because I don't know much of Pokemon lore, or if it's just supposed to be new, you know. So it said like Basement 2, right, on the key. Let me read that one more time here because I don't know where we're going. Similar to Secret Key, which we needed in Silphco to open all the doors, right? It's a lot more worn. Door on Cinnabar, basement, 2nd floor. So I don't really know where that is, but this is not basement. This is up. Cool, cool Hypno. We really don't need the XP on Mew Mew, but yeah, this is certainly the area that's all focused on Mew and Mewtwo. So I feel like bringing them here was probably the right idea, but I have no idea if anything's gonna happen, you know. So this is the usual route down. I believe this is basement 1st floor, isn't it? But I don't remember any doors. Should probably just... Actually, you should just use a Super Repel here. We don't really want to deal with random encounters. We got better things to do while we're trying to explore. We keep getting calls about kids who wander to this mansion. Funny. So is there going to be like a secret staircase somewhere around here? I don't remember any locked doors last time, but I didn't click that much. So this is normally where you get the key that... Or I guess it's a secret key that opens up Blair's gym, right? There is a secret item somewhere around here. I'll have you know. There we go. Just a rare candy, but still. Trying to find cool stuff. Sure. Mew Mew can just learn some junk. Sure, it's better than disable, I guess. I don't know. B 2nd floor. I feel like this is where it should be, but and this just gets us out. And then from here, you're stuck. You actually have to go all the way around. And, like, if you don't want to teleport out, you have to do it this way. But this doesn't get us any deeper. It just gets us to the exit. So, I mean, we could check the gym. We needed the secret key to enter this. Was there a secret door? Maybe we should just ask Blair. Blair, what's this door? Tell me. You're the one that probably did it. Suspicious wall. Oh, I forgot about this entirely. There's a quiz. I totally forgot you could even do that. When we came here before, I just fought everybody because that's how I always do it. But that's right, you can technically do a quiz. And it'll open the doors. You can skip the fights if you want. I totally forgot about the quiz. He's the quiz master, and I didn't even try one. Someone probably yelled at me on that video, but maybe not. Maybe no one remembers. Well, anything hiding around here? I don't think so. We're going through a lot of rappels. Well, if this is the first floor, maybe we try going up a floor. Because this just leads to, you know, the exit if you fall down. We could talk to that girl. I'm going to try on camera for a bit. If I can't find it for too long, I'll have to just do some random bonking off camera, because sometimes, you know, ROM hackers hide stuff. So this is the second floor. It doesn't seem like a basement second floor, but I don't know where it could be. We did go to the power plant. Have we been to that stair on the right here? That was a weird display glitch there. I feel like we must have been in that corner before, but try to remember how to get there. This kid doesn't do anything, and this is just a dead end with a couple prizes. So we need to flip the switch, go back to the third floor, find our way, maybe not fall down the same as last time. There's really not a lot of other directions. Because the bottom left is all where the kid was. We can fall down here. I did try jumping. Okay, I must have taken the stair before. So this is normally a dead end. Maybe there's something here now? Yeah, I'm getting pretty fed up with this place too. Well, I took the other drop. Let's take this drop. But yeah, this just takes you back. I don't see what I have missed in here, and if you're watching and yelling at the screen, then sorry, but I just don't know. I have not seen any doors other than just clicking random bits, which I mean, there's got to be something visual to give you an idea, right? I really hope. I mean, it could be somewhere else for all I know. I mean, maybe you need, like, this is when you start grasping at straws. Maybe you need both of those keys in your inventory, because there was another key that... usually these get deleted when you're done with them in this hack. Yeah, we still have the card key, which was used in Silphco, I think. The secret key was used to open Blaine's gym, but we lost it because that only had the one use. So we still have one key that might have a use. Obviously, we could use the ticket to go back to SS. That's something. We can use the Silphscope to find ghosts in the tower. I might go back there, actually. And there's not really any other key items. The rest get removed, at least. But we are like an hour in now. I'm going to try checking out that Lavender Tower, because there was a reference to this place in the Team Rocket headquarters, or whatever place that was. And you remember they used to block... Yeah, like, there's still a stair here. So she will turn a Gengar to look like a Haunter. But there was a stair... Like, there is a staircase right there behind her. So if there's a way to get to that staircase, I don't know how. But that's maybe an area we haven't been to. What if we come back up and check this corner? No. So that might be a mystery I haven't figured out, certainly. I'm just going to put a save here. And just zoom up. I know we're a little bit of a longer episode, but I'm trying to find what's new in the hood, you know? Like, I know we can go rematch some gym leaders and Elite Four stuff. I'm trying to save that for last, you know? And for all I know, they're all level 100 anyway. Nothing up here. Yeah, didn't really expect there was, but figured I'd have a look. So I'm drawing a bit of a blank on what's left. There's clearly a little bit of secrets left in this ROM hack. I don't know where they are, though. So, you know, there's a few areas with some side quests and some side content. As far as I know, we fully cleared this diamond mine. You know, this is where we upgrade our Onyx, basically. So I'm pretty sure that's done. And we even talked to him in Celadon, which got us... we haven't really used it, but we can use the dig ability to get between towns these days. Oh, probably no one has cut. We can't even go back there right now unless I teach someone cut. But anyway, you know, we've been to his house before. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to do. I guess one thing I was thinking of doing, I don't know how much money I've got. I was going to check. I wouldn't be surprised if the TMs for sale might be different than the 50, although they might not be. Actually, they might literally be... No, they have to be part of the 50, I think. Yeah, because they're numbered. So we can buy them for way less now. 32, 15, and 50. Well, I'll see if I can remember these, because we never really had the money to buy them and test them out. Because that's 4,000 coins, which is 8,000 for 500 in this hack. That's a lot. Sorry. Remember, 32, 15, 50. Substitute, not worth it. Swords Dance is good. It was 15, right? Hyper Beam would have been interesting, but not missing out much by not getting those. Okay, well, I don't know where to go for all that stuff, so... Oh, yeah. Oh, right. There's one little thing that's real quick. I will do, like, a quick rematch here at the end of this episode. Like I said, it's a long one. This is the classic, maybe this has something to do with things, but the idea is once you finish your Pokedex, you're supposed to tell one of these programmers. Wow, excellent. You completed your Pokedex. Congratulations. You are the very best. You get a diploma from Game Freak. He did say something. If you hook it up to your Game Boy printer, you can print it out and show your friends at school. Anyway, I just wanted to go there. And we could also have a talk with our family, maybe. Good to see you. How's your Pokedex? Your Pokedex is entirely complete. Congratulations. And he even removed his the old Pokeball there. He actually did take it out. So that's cool. I don't know if you can find your rival anywhere after you win. But yeah, that's kind of cool. You know, I'm just trying to think of any... Maybe he's like hiding in my room waiting to ambush me or something. But yeah, okay. So let's try... The only other thing I can think of that's new. I'm just going to put the Mews in their own special box. They probably prefer it that way anyway. Let them hang out together in the computer for a bit. And then I'll just get my regular team... And we'll just give it a shot, you know? I don't know what we're going to run into. My regular team is not where it's supposed to be. This is what I get for mixing things up. Sure is easier to move Pokemon in later gens, eh? This is a downside of the Game Boy Gen 1. There they are. I'm usually pretty careful where I hide them, but... Okay. Can we buy anything new here? No, we can buy all this stuff before. PP-ups are pretty cool, but... Alright, we'll save. We'll do a real save. I'll even play the music, because... I don't know, maybe there'll be some awesome new music. But yeah, this is one more new thing for today's episode. Oh my gosh, there you are, champ! We've been looking for you! Follow me to the champ arena. Is there any locked doors with a secret key on them? Welcome, Blue. There are trainers waiting to battle you. 13! Let's invite another opponent. We really are the champ. We gotta defend our title. Another fine day at Indigo Plateau. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new challenger for a reigning champ. The lovely flower maiden, Erica. Oh no, she's the only one that actually ever beat us. I'm pretty sure this was our only whiteout. Maybe some random Pokemon got me once, but as far as real battles go. Wow, I'm surprised you ended up as such a strong trainer. I just had to see how my grass Pokemon stack up. So... Well, she's probably cute. It's actually new music? Cool. Alright, we are the right level, approximately. I have no idea what to expect. I imagine they're probably overly optimized with perfect movesets and perfect stats or something. Nice try, self-destruct. You should have died from that, because I was flying. Come on. Critical hit, good start. Alright, Erica, last time Godbird failed us at your gym. Today, though... You're just gonna have level 70 plants, eh? Nice try with your Spore. So we only did one Swords Dance, but double attack is still no joke. I didn't want to risk any more Swords Dancing, but... Chansey! Not very good on the physical defense. I could try a high jump kick. It's never gonna let me down. When I'm recording. In a gym battle. That Chansey had a lot of HP. Butterfree. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Still a bug. And Butterfrees don't have great stats. Okay, this seems pretty chill. Venusaurs are also pretty dang tanky. And probably has Solar Beam, but... You know, we just gotta kill it in one hit. There's the Solar Beam. Alright, I don't know if this will be enough, but maybe... Heck yeah. Easy. Erica, we get our vengeance. I'm actually really glad she was the first gym trainer to challenge us. Alright, Vileplume... Now, it's not over yet. This is the thing that actually swept us last time. Psychic? I don't know about that. Alright, it's done. Can't defeat Sword Dance Bird. Hey. It's different victory music too, hey? That's very cool. My poor grass Pokemon. Hey, we win! We defended our championship. Time to tend my garden. Alright, so this is a cool little rematch. I guess we get, well, they said 13. So that's 8 gym leaders, the Elite Four, and probably Stinker will come back. Keep going, whatever. Can we do 13 in a row? We get fully healed. That's good. The Quipster Blaine. Ha! You're something else, my boy. Ain't no joke you made it this far. How's the air up there on the champ throne? Do we actually, like, loot? It's different music for each one. Cool. Let's go jazz. I wonder if we lose our throne if we get beat. Hey, now that music is jazzy. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Oh, this is great. This is absolutely beautiful. Godbird, you have to... Oh no, I forgot. I should have swapped. He lived, but we wasted our turn because he can't stay in. He'll just get killed next turn. Ah, the fire fox with ice attacks. All right, get out of here. Stupid ice. Swift. I don't like Swift very much. Priority ice move. Oh, come. What the? Oh, you're gonna be like that, huh? Just gonna drink potions every turn. Just gonna skip that part of the fight. Okay. Well, let's see how far our Leviathan Neptune can go. Pretty good. Now, I have heard that there are some rewards in the, there's something you can get for your mystery badge, not badge, belt. There's some chip thing, whatever, that plugs in if you beat these rematch fights. And I believe at some point you can select which ones you want to fight. You might have to beat them all once first, and then you get to select them in any order kind of thing. Which is pretty cool. They honestly don't seem that strong. I mean, it may just be that we've got the levels on our side. I don't know. I certainly haven't done any like EV training or IV or whatever it's called. We just use our Pokemon to kill other Pokemon and let it lie. In fact, if anything, I've been avoiding random encounters for the last couple episodes, last few hours. Well, it looks like someone with Stab, Water, Surf pretty much nearly one-shots everything in Blaine's party here. That was pretty close. You give him credit there. He put up a pretty good fight. Better than Erica. I mean, he did have a legendary bird. On the plus side, you get like 7,500 bucks. So as long as you don't lose, maybe you lose half your money. As long as you don't actually lose, you make good cash here if you need it. Because you're gonna buy more PP ups. That's all we need. I said it was gonna be a long episode. We might speed it up. I do enjoy the music though. Oh, Groundbird, here's your time. The Lightning Lieutenants. I'm quite interested in what some of the first couple gyms will bring back. Because Blaine, you know, he had some new Pokemon for sure, but obviously the Rock and Water gyms barely got to bring anything the first time we fought them. I was going easy on you back in Vermilion. I like the fan theory that, you know, gym leaders have like 8 different sets of challenges between how many badges you have. So they're only allowed to use different sets and levels and difficulties, right? I don't know if that's canonical, but I always thought it was a cool fan theory. Maybe we Swords Dance this time? Oh, come... Why does everything have friggin' Swift? We can survive one, but... I really hate it. It's another fire Pokemon with an ice move. It doesn't... If I had Earthquake on my rock, I'd probably switch to him, but I think instead we go for the Bug Earthquaker. I'm just so annoyed I can't use my actual good ground type because of Swift. It's still gonna hurt, but it's not. Yeah. Seriously. I think we lose this one. I don't actually think we're gonna win this one unless we can stall it out, which sucks. So both fire and ice are special. We want to... What? Alright, well the next one won't be nearly as bad. That was 80 damage on the first. The second one should have been like 40 damage. And then I could have healed. So the Electrode has Swift, Self-Destruct, which is fire and doesn't kill himself, Mega Drain. I feel like mine couldn't learn any of that. I'm pretty mad. Of course it has Thunderbolts. Hopefully one special is enough here. Just get a crit and kill me again. The Onyx should have been able to handle it, but crits. Unless we want to resort to revives and stuff, I think we're losing this fight to Surge, which is really rough. I mean, how many of them do you think are going to have Swift is the question. Because we still have our bird, it's just... If they Swift, we're dead. And if they all have Swift, then my bird is useless, you know? Because they'll always go first with Swift, and they will do a tremendous amount of damage with a quad weakness. But if they only had one with Swift, then we can do kind of a counter sweep. I was really hoping for Swords Dance, but I can't risk it at this point. But maybe we're fine. Level certainly doesn't hurt. Jolteon shouldn't learn any moves. It's so fast. Ugh. Oh, and we got half damage. Freaking burn. So the Heat Rush has probably like 10 or 20%, maybe 30 tops chance to burn. That's got to be pretty bad luck. You know what? I don't care. I'm cheating this one. I don't like using items in these fights, but I don't like some of this. It's not cheating per se, but I cannot like the crits, right? I just and the like they the AI is just so lucky. We're probably dead if we get crit again. Okay. So even with the full restore, it doesn't matter. But no, we're still in it. He's got 2 left. I don't think there's any other option other than to try to just tank it with Godbird, and I don't really want to redo this fight. So he got burned twice on whatever % Heat Rush is for burn. And he's already been crit. Oh, good. And Raichu has Swift. So it doesn't even really matter what I try to do. We're dead. I don't like all the cross type attacks that I don't know how to predict stuff like that. It's just that doesn't seem like something like, do Raichus normally learn any ice moves? If they don't, then they shouldn't have Swift. Maybe they can, maybe they always learned Ice Beam and I just didn't know, but I don't know what we do. I mean, yes, to be fair, my Electrode also had Swift. Which is a point in favor of the AI also having it. But I don't have anything else. I thought I still had my Swift. Let's see what happens if we do some special up. Surf. Alright, well, if we can get... If all the Raichu has is special... And could stop getting crits, really, would really be lovely. Then I can get to special +6. And I should be okay. I guess I have to Swift it back, but... Still, more than half is good. And Swift beats Swift because I'm faster, so... Okay. I have used 2 full restores, which is against my strategy, or against my rules a little, but... Maybe 2 in a fight isn't that bad, as long as I don't start spamming it. Zapdos. Yep. That's a Pokemon. Good Pokemon. Swift with +6. Get out of here. Alright, well, that was rough. Surge? You knew that lightning was... you knew ground was immune to lightning and therefore was pointless, so you gave all your Pokemon Swift and nothing else, so that they would always go first and destroy any ground movers. Good strategy. I didn't like it, but I guess it's fine. Oof. Alright. Alright. On the plus side, I only have 5 full restores, so if I use them all in the first 3 battles, then I don't have them for the last ones. Hey, long hair. Alright, this is ghost time, yeah. This could be brutal. It might not be ghost, it might just all be psychic, which is usually what she does, so... Is she gonna have her own, like, Mewtwo? Let's go for an Anthem. I'm really enjoying the new music, though. Well, Godbird's not great against Hypnos. Yeah, the new music is great. 100%. Glad we're doing this. Ice Punch. That's not what I expected. I want to do a bit of setup. Ideally here, we get Amnesia'd up to 6. And then sweep everything with Ghosts. But we'll see what Hypno can do. You know, I'm not dealing with sleep strats. Full heals are cheap. I don't care. I know I have my soft rules for items in combat. I'm not dealing with the RNG around sleep. This is already dangerous enough. Okay, this is +6, max defense and offense. It's just gonna spam Lovely Kiss. It's not really gaining us anything. He wastes a turn, I waste a turn every time that happens. He probably has Dream Eater, is what I'm assuming, and is trying to set up a, you know, one-shot on me with Ghost. So I would either have to switch out every time, or use an item. So what else am I supposed to do? I don't want to switch out to someone that dies to otherwise. So, full heal strats, let me set up. I guess I could have just attacked him with Barrage. He probably would have died, but... Anyway, let's see if we can do this. Does Mirror Move have priority? That's annoying. Luckily, we're +6 specials, so we don't take too much. But yeah, I do think the setup was still very important for this. Because I expect the really dangerous Pokemon are near the end. It's going to be the Alakazam and the theoretical Mewtwo that's going to be a problem. It's a pretty good counter for a Fire Ghost, but I don't think you can beat my speed. Ooh, we needed the crit to get him. Wow. He's got some pretty good stats. That could have gone bad. Definitely could have not killed that one. Alright, here's danger number 1. He's probably going to go first. But he didn't have anything super effective, I don't think, if that's the one he chose. Alright, if we can get the sweep here, I'm going to be pretty happy. I don't know about this one. Maybe we Flamethrower, actually, yeah. It's Bug Psychic. I guess technically Barrage still would have been fine. And finally, another Alakazam. Alright. Maybe this one will have a better moveset. Self-sat's not going to be enough, I don't think. Still needed the crit, and I might not even get the kill. Wow. Special +1s, no joke. Ah, we got him, though. So much for clever AI. Alright. These fights are on the border of quite difficult. So far, we're doing pretty well, though. And certainly you don't have to do them all in a row like this, but might as well, right? How to end off a series. Super long episode with all the rematches in one go. All the post-game stuff. At least all the post-game stuff I could find. We got... I don't know who that is. Bruno. Oh, one of the Elite Four showed up. Well, he wasn't very dangerous the first time, so... Let's see what he's got. Let's get serious. You're gonna have to play this Romhack to hear all the music yourself, I think. But I do love the chiptune sounds. So good. Alright, well, this is another good bird setup, theoretically. It depends on if he just one-shots this with Ice Punch. Which he's probably gonna do. So let's... Okay, well, he was clever enough to go for a priority, but... maybe he just knew what I was doing. I would like to get a Swords Dance. I don't think Hitmonlee should have a punch. We should be resistant to his kicks. He might have a rock attack. I don't know. We'll find out. And then die and feel sad. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't nearly as bad as I was worried about. So now we've got attack up. We should be pretty solid for this fight. I don't think I've ever managed to set up the bird with Swords Dance. So this is the first time, guys. Pretty... that's fine. That's fine. Onyx is manageable here. As long as we don't miss. Nah, let's go for the doesn't miss. High jump kick's all fun until you miss and die. So let's avoid it. Fearow. Actually weak to flying, oddly enough. It's flying fighting, so... Or wait, does flying give you resistant to fighting moves? No. Flying is super effective against fighting, but fighting is not reduced at attacking flying, I guess. Alright, Primeape is usually, in my experience, the weakest of the fighting types. At least from what I've experienced, this guy tends to suck. And then the final champ. Sorry, Bruno, unless you pull out some trick, you're about as weak as always. Fighting type is just not a great type to focus on. One sword boosted flyer, and you win. And we could have just done it with like drill peck or something, but fly is convenient, so. Alright. We gotta be about halfway through, right? Back to the waterfall, yep. Get out of here, you punk. Alright, what's up? Is that Misty? I think that's Misty. Alright. Tomboyish mermaid. What's the big idea? I'm not a tomboy. I do like being a mermaid. Alright, I expect she's been upgraded significantly. Like how Surge was so upgraded. We could probably be friendly with Misty, right? We're supposed to be friends. Alright, she never evolved her Staryu. So we can't do this with the bird. We do need somebody who's better against water. The problem with my lightning thing, which is usually the right choice, is it's actually also fire and therefore dies. So my best option is probably my Seadra. I don't really have very good water counters overall. I will admit it. Luckily, Seadra's not really weak to anything. Mostly. Yeah, it would have destroyed my bird one shot with that. Or at least it would have tried to. If it was a crit, it would have. But we do have 16 uses of Mega Drain. So I do expect we can probably just churn through these guys. We'll see what they've got. They basically need to have a dragon type attack to get super effective. Even Ice is only normal against Seadra, so... Now, I wouldn't put it past them to have a sneaky dragon attack somewhere in there, but I do expect most of these guys will be trash to Mega Drain. Now, I know one of my Pokemon does have Solar Beam, but I think it's the Firefox. So, not really safe to change into. I mean, it's pretty fast, so I could probably go first and Solar Beam these things, but... Pretty friendly music, indeed. Alright, Seadra is usually just who goes first. Because we're both going to Dragon Rage each other, and it's just going to hurt. As long as he doesn't crit. There's not really any other strat I can come up with here right now. Good choice for Misty, though, for sure. Wigglytuff. We're gonna let my fighting type try to deal with that one. Give a break to my weakened Seadra, because I don't know what this thing's gonna do. But we can probably submission it. If not in one shot, then two should do it. Flamethrower. That's a good one. No stab, at least. But this, you know, the longer we set up on attack ups, the better. Vaporeon, Pure Water, who knows what it'll know. I'm gonna try it. I think Vaporeon's pretty slow, but very tanky. Or passably slow, at least, for the EVs. And I do have Solar Beam ready to go. Okay, it actually outspeeds us, but it didn't use water. Maybe it was a joke. You'd expect it to have a water attack. Oh man, that did nothing. But maybe it actually doesn't have anything. You could always make a counter build where you're like, haha, my opponents will expect my water Pokemon to have water moves. Therefore, I just give it all the moves to counter things that are normally weak to water. You know what I mean. Anyway, we are specialed up a bit. Actually, this is not bad against Starmie because it's Psychic as well. So we can go for the Stab Ghost. At least we didn't get stunned. Alright, looks like we get this one too. I feel like the Ninetales wasn't the worst swap. Solar Beam and a counter to Starmie, which we probably could have expected. You know, that's always been her ace. Alright, I even beat you at your best. You say I look goofy. You're the one walking around in a bikini around the whole world. Alright. Let's keep this chain going. Ah, the Caped Dragon. You're too relaxed. My dragons belong on top. So what could he possibly upgrade from the top dragon to level 70 something? Well, I did like that anthem. Alright, standard Gyarados opener. We gotta swap, because the water will destroy us. I still want that Thunderbolt to get him, but we gotta survive whatever he does. I assume he's attacking with water, which actually is really bad because we're fire, and then we die. I didn't think of it before I clicked the button. We didn't die. Alright. We should kill him in one hit. It's fine. We don't really need Chidori for much else other than Gyarados. Alright, for the rest of these guys, we really want to be using Neptune, really. For pretty much everything else. It'd be great to get some levels on it, too, because if Lance's Dragonite and also probably Seadra are higher level than us, we're in a bit of trouble. Because I don't really have any Seadra counters other than my own Seadras. And if it crits us, we're just in a lot of trouble. Okay. Ah, you're going to play full restore strats. Alright. Well, I PP'd up, so you're not going to... Actually, I didn't PP up Dragon Rage, but it's just got lots of PP anyway. Not going to beat me like that. Dragonite, alright. The big boy... Cool colors. I should have gone with Ice Beam, actually. Quad effective is better than double effective stab. That was a mistake, but it's only a burn. Burns are not the worst when you're a special hitter. But we will be taking some damage. Aerodactyl, Flying Rock. I think Ice Beam is still our best. Well, we can Stab Surf. Let me just double check my type chart. I always forget. Aerodactyl always tricks me a little bit because I forget. Rock is, of course, double to water. Flying is neutral, so it'd just be double. If we went with ice... Flying takes double from ice, but rock is neutral. So either is the same, so that means we want the stab. We could also go with Mega Drain, which would be cool. But no, I think Surf is the way to go. Also, we're lucky because it outspeeds us. I didn't think of that. If it had anything, almost anything, it probably could have killed us. Well, probably. I don't know. But we should be good now. Hey, Shepard. Ah, there's always lurkers. I am streaming at a weird time of night, so I don't expect a whole lot of lively chat. Don't worry about it too much. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoy another Might Magic Sixer. Seems to be one of the most popular viewer, drop-ins. Seems to be the Might Magic series, which is cool. Lots of fun. All right, Lance done. That was one of the ones I was a little worried about. So what does that leave? We've got Brock, Ghost, Ice. Giovanni. There's a few left. 6 left anyway. This is turning out to be quite the like boss rush mode, Oh yeah, Koga. Right, I couldn't even see him because he was a ninja. He was hiding. Usually kind of the joke. We'll pretend that the ninja is tense. I don't think we heard this one yet. Seems like maybe the right theme for Koga, actually. Yeah, no, it's all good, Shepard. I don't expect this is the best time of day for most people. Alright, so most of his are going to be poison. Not great for our bird in this specific situation once again. So we switch into something. I don't really have any psychic moves at all. I guess, actually, it's not the worst. We could get Stab super effective with Earthquake. Tentacruel's not known for being the fastest, but it'll probably have Surf or Hydro Pump, which is gonna hurt. Do it. Do it! Got him. Okay, I wasn't sure that'd kill, but we definitely got him. I mean, Earthquake's really good, you know. So. Scyther. Let's stay in here. There shouldn't be much Scyther can do to us. We could probably Sword Dance up. I don't know what he'll have, but his typical bug or flying moves shouldn't be specifically effective. Also, fighting not particularly good. We'll try. This might be a mistake. But if we live... Yeah, so that's Stab, Sky Attack. It's very strong, but we win, because now I think the bug has Roost. It's kind of hilarious. But yeah, now we've got double our attack power, so... Depending on what else this guy's got, we should be doing okay. Yeah, Mach, this is definitely where we double attack power Earthquake will carry us pretty well. 100 power Earthquake, Stab to 50, 150, super effective to 300, plus Swords Dance is kind of like 600 compared to normal, sort of. Yeah, Parasect also no problem. Koga, definitely not the most threatening moveset, usually, I guess. We'll see. Maybe Parasect will trick us. No. Lots of hit points, not much else. Good job, Bird. Venomoth, another bug that we should be able to just air flying attack on. Mirror move to go first. That's annoying. So if it always spams that, we'll never hit it. I'll try one more time. Yeah, he's always gonna just cheese it. I don't like mirror move very much. Let's just switch to our Staller here, because I don't like this strategy with the going first, copying you, and then messing up your turn. I guess I could have tried Earthquake. It's actually not flying or levitating. It's, I think it's Bug Poison. So Earthquake maybe would have been the answer. I just... Whatever. Right, and Poison, I can't. Whatever, just shoot it with rocks. We actually got pretty lucky there. We dodged two 75% sleeps. Then we failed. But we woke up immediately. It's pretty lucky, honestly. Still, I think Onyx is actually a pretty good counter here, so... Turn that around, at least. Last Pokemon, Weezing. I sure wish I still had Earthquake on Onyx. Toxic Onyx is not really very good against most of this stuff. Well, we don't have our Swords Dance up anymore. Oof. But you gotta believe in the Earthquake. It's still stab and super effective. Yeah, okay. And a crit, of course, there you go. So yeah, I think it would have been better if we'd stayed in with Godbird and probably Earthquaked the whatever was mirror moving us. But I forgot. It's really the mirror moving something like Fly or Dig that's really annoying. And I have been caught by it twice now, and I keep forgetting how to get out of it. Alright. 5 to go. I expect our rival will be the last one, but we'll see. Okay, another Elite Four. This is third of the Elite Four. Well, we all know Misty gets very jealous. Alright. Well, she's one of the girl trainers, so sure. This is the one Misty we played this with Misty, so it's only fair that the two of them get this song. They seem to have a thing. Alright, what do we do here? I mean, we could go for the fighting kill. It's foolish. But that's what I'm going to open with. 10% chance to die. Oh, we didn't even kill him. Well, we die. So, it's worse than 10%. Because we didn't actually kill. Well, that's what I get. So... I think we try Fire Ghost, and then our backup is Water. But there's not much else that works, unfortunately, on mostly Water Ice. I could try to Amnesia up a bit. It's probably just going to hit me with Surf anyway, which is super effective, so let's just go for the... I should have definitely Amnesia'd up. It was a free turn. Oh, Barrage did way less than I was expecting. Alright, this may have been a huge mistake. I could have had 2 levels. Yeah, I definitely could have had double Amnesia before it surfed. That would have been really good. Alright, well, we better start doing something here. Let's see. Ice? Does Ice resist grass? No. So Solar Beam would be super effective. Flamethrower would be neutral but stab. But Solar Beam is actually way stronger, so 120 super effective is still 240, which is... With that 2 Amnesias up should be more than enough, actually, yeah. And sure, crits. Crits actually down... Crits make it weaker. Okay, this is... You know, we're not in a perfect situation here. We've got +4 special, but we're at half HP. But we counter a lot. So if we can get good... if we go first, which we should, I think, against most of these guys. Ice is not known for being particularly fast. Our fire Pokemon may sweep the mostly water team. So Jinx is not water. We can use either Flamethrower or Barrage. I think Flamethrower is a bit stronger. 95 instead of 40 times 2, I think. Seems to be working. Now, Vaporeon's not a great one for us. I wasn't expecting her to have that. This is why we have Solar Beam, right? Swift isn't going to do anything. Of course it's a crit, but it shouldn't have done anything. Such a good move. I'm so glad we learned Solar Beam here. Nice coverage. Lapras is getting a bit close. It's going to be a little bit hard to one-shot a level 81 Lapras. So Water Ice again. Grass is still super effective. Flame is neutral. Ghost is neutral. I do think that the super effective strongest move is still better. I almost wish it was Mega Drain instead, because I could sure use a heal, but we'll go for it. I doubt it will one-shot it, but maybe. Alright, underestimated. I gotta remember that I have currently got 3 times damage with that special. Articuno, Flying Ice. What can we do about that? Not a lot, actually. No. Flying doesn't resist fire. Never mind, we're great. It does turn out that Ninetales is a pretty hard counter to her entire team, as it turns out. With my specific moveset that I just, like, sort of lucked into. Once we got specialed up, I think the setup was the right call. Because we took some damage, but once we're set up, we win. Sweep. Full sweep. Not counting the first fight or two, but, you know, basically could have killed everything. Yeah, real fire in our Firefox. Got a real Firefox in our heart. Alright, almost done. Not much left. You look pale. Here, have some ice heal instead of some hot chocolate. Maybe after the stream. 4 to go. Alright, it's definitely a long episode for you future tubers, but at this point we can't stop here. Heck, I don't even think we've had a death yet. Or no, someone died to a crit early on, but generally speaking, we've been doing pretty clean victories, so I have to take it easy on new trainers in Pewter. Now I get to go full force. Oh, don't join Bruno. He's just gonna make you weaker. Don't copy Bruno. Macho Man, though, for sure. I think another new track for us. Alright, makes sense. Goes with a golem. There's no way golems have Swift, right? I think we... Swords Dance Earthquaking. And if the bird goes down, we always have Seadra to cover most of the rocks. So we try. I hate these explosions. These moves suck. Okay, we didn't die. I wasn't expecting Mirror Move, but he kind of messed up his chance there by copying Sword Dance. Not quite the right call there, buddy. Alright, Kangaskhan. Well... we just have to go for the high jump. So that's not a rock. That's definitely a normal type. Interesting. Easy peasy, though. Kabutops. That's the rock bug, I think? Yeah. Earthquake, right? Bug's not strong to ground, I don't think. It is strong to ground. Interesting. That's a... I hadn't really looked at them before, but Bug Rock is actually an interesting combo. Bug's weak to fire, Rock cancels it. Rock's weak to grass, Bug cancels it. Rock's weak to fighting, Bug cancels it. Rock's weak to ground, Bug cancels it. Bug's weak to flying, Rock cancels that. So it's weak to water. And rock, oddly enough. But that's it. I hadn't really thought about it before, but Bug Rock actually works together pretty well. Lots of neutral elements, not too many resistances, but normal plus a couple things. Huh. Well, we do have Stab, and it doesn't resist... Does it resist flying? Actually, it might. No, neutral to flying. Neutral to ground, neutral to flying, right? So... and neutral to fighting. Neutral to all three of my options. So we've already had one Sword Dance. I probably should switch out, but I want to see if we can just kill it with our strongest move with Stab and Sword Dance. That was very close. Well, good job, Brock. You got one. I don't think he's going to have anything to counter Seadra, though, but we'll see. What it is, in fact, weak to, Rock and Bug, is, in fact, water. So I don't think this is going to survive. Nice to see some of the rarer Pokemon that you don't normally run into in Gen 1, or ever. So, I'm glad he's got these guys. Omastar! I believe it's just water and rock. So... the Mega Drain. I'm on the correct Pokemon for him. And of course, Swift. So if I kept the bird in, he would have eventually killed the bird. He didn't actually get the kill, but it's fine. We don't get the stab. Mega Drain's not super strong. It just... as long as you're 4 times weak to it, and we get full healed, good deal. Alright, 2 left. Aerodactyl, and then what? Super Onyx, like mine? And Aerodactyl's still weak to water, though. Ha ha ha! Your turn to miss your 15%. Get him. That's why we don't use those moves very often. Alright, last time is, in fact, Onyx. It would be cool if he actually had a Crystal Onyx like I did, if he can copy it. And then it would be less weak to water and grass like mine. Which it actually literally is. That's awesome. He didn't take super effective water damage. So yeah, ground rock usually 4 times to water, and it was neutral. I don't know how Crystal works, Crystal Onyx. But clearly it's no longer weak to surf at all. I think it is still weak to grass, though. At least times 2, maybe not times 4. And it should be less weak to, the other one, to ice. So, that's really cool. I was wondering if they'd get the enemy Crystal Onyx, and I'm pretty sure that is. Pretty sure. Cool. Good fight, Brock. I have noticed that the enemy levels are continuing to get higher and higher, and they are now beginning to outlevel us. So that is potentially a small risk here as we get to the last 3. But so far we're crushing them pretty good. Alright, third. Agatha, the Ghost Poke Trainer. That means after her, it must be... whichever gym one we haven't refought yet. Giovanni. I guess that makes sense. Giovanni is last again of gym leaders, and then on to the rival. Alright. We'll just do a classic sound. We haven't done that in a while. She's old. She likes the classic soundtrack. Okay. Ground Psychic. Ground Psychic. I mean, Ground Ghost, actually. I don't think our bird has any way to do this one. So it's worst case scenario, it's gonna use Swift or something. Yeah, we gotta switch to something that counters it. What counters Ground Ghost here? I guess my own Ghost, maybe. Seadra's pretty strong, won't be weak to anything. Yeah, we'll just go for water beats ground. See what happens. Has its own ghost attack, which is stab. But we've got a pretty good special stat. Actually, we could go with Mega Drain to heal a bit. It's not going to do as much damage as Surf, but it might be better to get the heal. Seeing as this is her first Pokemon and she's half killed one of mine already. Yeah, and we still 2-shot it anyway. That's not bad. Yeah, I think Mega Drain was the way to go, even though Surf might have 1-shot it. Yeah, it probably would have. All right, we're nearly full health. That's good. All right, next, Mr. Mime. Okay, now we switch over to our Ghost, and we start murdering it with Counter Ghost. In fact, I might even do one setup here with it'll probably barrage me, but I should get Amnesia off first, and doubling my special will just help out so much. And it didn't, actually, so we're extra good. In fact, maybe I'll do another one, seeing as we took, like, no damage. Yeah, if it's just going to do Swift, this just lets us set up. Thanks, AI. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we'll get to full +6 here, and then that'll sweep Agatha, and that'll be that. I think if everything she brings out is a ghost, there's no way she's surviving these barrages. I think Mr. Mime is actually 4 times weak to ghosts, so we didn't need it for him, but we're setting up for the next one. The mirror match. But we have 1 extra level. And +6 special. So we're doing over double their HP, because the first hit of a 2-hit shot, like 40 power is killing them, not even the 80. Now, Arbok isn't weak to ghosts. So this isn't super effective anything. But we can still go stab strong and see what that... Oh, she... Alright. Well, you made a mistake there, Agatha. You swapped out a neutral effectiveness to super effectiveness. That's the worst mistake I've seen the AI do so far. Whoops. Back to Arbok. I mean, it probably knows they've got nothing that can beat the Kitsune here. Yeah, even with neutral, it's just... +6 is ridiculous. You really can't let a Pokemon get to +6 special in Gen 1. I mean, +6 Swords Dance for attack is brutal too, but remember, specials attack and defense for special, and that just means that any of their special attackers can't even hurt this thing, so that's all she had. Okay, 2 to go. Well, the crowd's been having a really good day today. Respect your elders. No. This has been quite the trial, but we're almost through. I'm expecting Giovanni, although maybe he's the final battle. I don't know. Nah. Wait, that's not Giovanni. That's the gym guide. Who's that? Yo, I noticed lots of battling was going down over here. Thought I'd take a look. Let's see how my Pokemon fare. We know these guys cheat though. They're the TM pirates. All right. Well, I guess they're pretty smart. We'll go genius. Maybe they're 2v1ing me. Alright, Chansey, not that good. Probably knows Swift. Everybody knows Swift. Let's just kick it. It is very bulky, except it has no defense. Alright, thanks for the XP. What else you got? I mean, I have... Maybe they're just all normal types. That's kind of neat. I would love to get a Swords Dance off. I don't know if there's anything this thing can do. I mean, Snorlax can learn all kinds of crazy moves, so let's see what it can do. It's a very cool pink Snorlax, though. 1 tier of it. So, if it wants to increase its defense by 1, that's not going to change. Like, I get 2 attack up. Although it's more dangerous if it attacks me now. So let's see if we can kill it. Oh, if it hadn't gone defense up. Sorry, your time's up, though. I'm just going to use a reliable move to... It's fine. The high jump kick is risky, so using something else when you can is fine. So now I got to use it. It's fine. Alright, all normals today. Cloyster, Water, Ice. Weak to fighting if you want to try to risk it again. Just keep gambling. 9 out of 10. We've got to get this bird to level 100, though. Alakazam. Do you think we outspeed it? We could probably kill it with an Earthquake if we beat it in speed, but... I don't know. Oh, it's probably going to go first. Well, let's see what happens. It decided not to raise its defense, which is the only thing that matters. It didn't attack us or do something that would actually keep it alive. Silly, silly Alakazam. Tricks are for godbirds. Tauros. Alright. These guys are a little bit scary. Oddly enough. Just never miss on your high jump. Alright, this is looking close to a sweep. Wait. This is illegal. You're not allowed to... He's such a hacker. Look at this guy. He's got a missing number. It's a glitch Pokemon. I have no idea what even type it will be. We'll just do Earthquake. It looks like a dead Kabutops, and it has Hyper Beam. And our Earthquake barely touched it. Oh, don't die. So we get a free turn where it's on recovery. I'm gonna just high jump kick it twice and hope that that kills it. So it's a ghost, I guess, because the attack didn't even work. Well, we learned something. Learning is half the battle. Does that mean it is a normal ghost? Because it is now both immune to fighting and ghost attacks? That's pretty rude. Normal ghost is a rude combo for sure. Yeah, it's not weak to anything then. It's immune to normal fighting ghost, resists bug, poison, and neutral to everything else. Yeah, that's not a very fair combo. Well, let's just try to burn it. If this thing kills me, whatever. Looks like critical hit did the job. Pretty hard to predict something like that. What a cheater. Get out of here, you dang cheaters. Guide has been friggin' evicted for cheating, or... I thought we only had 5 Pokemon. Where'd that last one come from? Oh, yeah. We totally didn't put a glitch Pokemon in there as our ace. Alright, last one. Let's do it. What could they possibly do to stop us at this point? The former champ, Stinker. You made a fool of me last time. I've trained and reflected, and now I'm here to take you down once and for all. Hey there, dude and chill. Back to the rematch with our rival at the very end of the post-game. Good timing. Take battle positions. Alright, it was the title match. You know the drill. Oh, it's not the title match, it's the title music. Whatever, it's fine. This is appropriate for beating our rival. For the, I don't know, 10th time. Is he just gonna have all the legendaries or something? He does out-level us. If it gets a turn, it ice beams us, we die. Articunos are not super fast, but they are pretty tanky, you know, legendaries. If I swap out, though, what would I even swap to? Something that doesn't die to Ice Beam. My Ghost would do okay. Fire Ghost. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't kill it in one hit, and we die in one hit. Ground Flying is 4 times weak to Ice. It surely opens with an Ice move. So we go to Fire, which resists Ice, and see what happens. Still gonna hurt. Yeah, there's the Ice Beam. If we get Frozen, well... Actually, it didn't hurt as much. Let's add one extra special up, at least, to start here. I think is... We took 50 damage, or 60 damage. We took... If it's... I can't not use items on freeze, or we're just... There's no way we win. It's 10% chance, and it just eliminates one of my Pokemon if he does it, basically. Alright, well, we had one special up. We don't have time to do any more. I wanted that second. There's a reason I want it. Oh, but we got him with the burn! Well, what goes around comes around, I guess. We get frozen, he gets burned, and killed by the burn. I'd be pretty mad if that was me. Alright, what you got? Round 1 goes to blue. Round 2 pulls out a Alakazam. If it'll outspeed us. If we survive the hit, we probably kill it on the counter. Yeah. I would have really liked to have more special setup by now, but... This is actually barely enough damage, but we got him. Alright, it's looking a little bit better for Team Blue. 2 down, 4 to go. Rhydon. We don't have a great... Or wait, no, we've got Solar Beam. Never mind. You're out of here. Sorry, anything with a quad weakness to somebody who's already got their special stat insanely high. Not gonna stop us. Alright. Ninetales still hanging in there. Executor, not a very good match. Sad to say, your first Pokemon had the best chance. Now you're going to die. You did start with a legendary, to be fair. We're not even using legendaries. Snorlax. Alright, we're going to switch for this, because it's going to be Snorlax, and then I think Charizard will be his finisher. His ace. So let's just switch into power fighting, which should work out pretty well here. We might not one-shot him, but it's okay. Not even half. Alright. We're not getting one-shot. That was a crit. And the... Sheesh, this game. I think we're dead. It probably outspeeds us. Well... Paralyze, I don't know the penalty to speed. I know there's a big speed penalty, but if it outspeeds us, we're dead. Let's see. Turns out, even a very slow Snorlax, after getting a critical, a paralyze, and a second critical, can beat someone. Yeah, well, that wasn't very fair, so let's send back the Godbird. He's a dirty hacker is what he is. Alright, at least we didn't miss 2 for 2 on the high jump. It didn't kill him. That's 2 down to a Snorlax. Oh, it's brutal. We just need to go first. It's probably gonna rest. Priority move so it can't. Hey there, David. Yeah, this has been a long stream for sure. But this is the final Pokemon right here. And, you know, we kind of have a history of stalling it out with our Crystal Onyx. So let's try. I don't know, 12 level deficit's not good. Let's throw Toxic on it right away if we get a turn. We probably will get a turn. Yeah. So, he has nothing left. He has to kill all my Pokemon before Toxic kills him, or he loses. And every turn, I can heal and raise my defense a little higher. So his Earthquake will do a little bit less every time, unless he crits. And we will heal a little bit more overall. I'm sure we could just do the Rock Attack and maybe one-shot him with Spike Cannon, but we have a history here of making our rival pay, and this Charizard must suffer. Enjoy the finale. He's really trying those Earthquakes. He's got that stab, he got that crit. Crits, man. I hate them. Alright, he managed to finally get revenge on the Crystal Onyx. We're looking a little low, but it's fine. It's fine. His Earthquake will one-shot us, but our Thunderbolt will probably kill him. Or at least drop him low enough that his poison will kill him, because he's going to be taking more and more poison damage. Yeah. There, my turn for a crit. Alright, I will say Charizard did manage to defeat my Onix finally. But it's because I was only half trying. I didn't actually use my Rock Attack. I'll be back. Just you wait. Thanks for the money. We made a lot of money today. Stinker's been beat. Don't get cocky, kid. I mean, he's the one who's super cocky. Alright, we defeated everyone. It's like the Elite 13. Now we can call them individually. No thanks. Alright, I guess that's kinda it. So now we can just select any of them to rematch if we want. So you could just pick one of your dudes to level up really quickly to 100 and just keep refighting the same person that's weak to them or whatever. Cool. There is supposed to be someone that gives you some chip thing for your belt, but we are over 2 hours for this episode. We could face the regular Elite Four if we wanted. And there's a couple things we've missed, so I don't know where they are. But I think that's a victory for PureRed. There's not much else to talk about. At some point in the future, I will hope to do a bonus episode where I go over sort of the learned movesets for the Pokemon that I didn't use. But yeah, I think that's it. Unless I find something I missed, which I think there is at least one thing I missed. I just don't know where it is. That's probably the end of the series. So for the future tubers, thanks for watching. If there is another episode in the series, it'll just be a bonus episode. And that's all. So that's it. I highly recommend this ROM hack if you enjoy the Game Boy version of Pokemon Blue or Red. I had a lot of fun. And looks like there's more to be done if you... Well, you know, there's lots of ways to play, so... I think I did most of the side quests on my list. And, yeah. Good times. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed. Have a great day.